The EU could give up the entire Brexit deal with Great Britain if London keeps up with its threats to suspend parts of the exit agreement, warns Ireland's foreign minister. In some of the strongest public comments yet, suggesting a full-blown trade war was approaching, Simon Coveney told RTE that Britain was deliberately pushing for a deal it knew it couldn't get. Retaliation from Brussels would go hand in hand with any action from London, he said. He said, one depends on the other, so if one is put aside, there is a risk that the other will also be put aside by the EU. This raises the spectre of a collapse in relations between London and Brussels. The British government has been saying for weeks that the conditions are in place to suspend parts of the Brexit deal due to the deep differences over how the post-Brexit trade rules for Northern Ireland should work. I commented on that one often enough now. Despite the UK's exit under the so-called Northern Ireland Protocol of the Brexit deal, the region was left within the customs union and the EU's internal market. This was done to avoid a land border on the island of Ireland and the need to protect a 1998 peace accord that ended 3 decades of sectarian struggles. London has rejected the concessions made by Brussels last month that would simplify customs checks in the Irish Sea because they would not go far enough, and refused to accept oversight of the agreement by the EU Supreme Court. But they are responsible for the internal market. The British Brexit negotiator Lord David Frost and Maros Šefčovič, EU Vice President and Brexit appointment, have held talks and should meet again in London on November 12th. But while Brussels says it was more than flexible, the UK says it didn't go far enough. Expectations that London will trigger Article 16 of the withdrawal agreement, effectively putting the deal or parts of it on hold, have risen, and a move is widely seen as likely in the coming days. Coveney said it was viewed by the EU as a deliberately forced breakdown of relations and negotiations between the two sides. The EU increasingly believes that London wants to break the negotiations in order to get the EU to rewrite the protocol, which Brussels has refused to do and never must do. This could eventually lead the EU to say, enough, we're not negotiating here with a partner who is acting in good faith, said Coveney. And he said, I think they are deliberately asking for what they know they can't get, he said, adding that London had offered nothing but continued to ask for more. Last week, Irish Prime Minister the Taoiseach Micheál Martin criticised London's uncompromising stance. He said, it would be irresponsible, unwise and inconsiderate to invoke Article 16. If such an action were taken by the UK government, I believe that it would have far-reaching implications for relations between the UK and the European Union, he said. And just to add, because some people don't seem to understand this, if they break the Northern Ireland Protocol and the withdrawal agreement, the TCA is gone as well. Nobody seems to think about that one. I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.